What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Sana Wynd. I may be your friend, I may be your foe, I don't know. But all I know is I am feeling very centered and grounded and very present today. And I just want to reach out to all of my fellow cousins out there and say happy Friday. It is March 24th. In 2023, and I am in Memphis, Tennessee for the first time in a year. If you've been listening along for the ups and downs of cosines and tangents, you know that there were some real down times in November of 2021 where I fell off the face of the earth, came back with a story to tell of my last trip to Memphis. It involved feelings of brokenness, familial betrayal, and realizing that as an extremely nice person that I have no boundaries. I know that's a lot, but I have a lot going on, and I am back in Memphis after spending a year and some about 3-4 months away. And I must say I did spend that year working on this podcast, and I'm sorry that you're hearing dogs in the background. I'm in Memphis. I'm actually in Orange Mound, to be exact. I'm not in my childhood home, just because if you go back to the previous episodes of Where the F I Been, again, like I said, it was just a very difficult time, and learning that familial hurt is a deep and powerful hurt, and it's okay to take time to heal yourself, forgive the ones that hurt you, setting boundaries, letting go of a lot of perfectionist tendencies, perfecting your craft, aka if you're me, which you are, talking anyway. Sorry, I'm also, it's like 4:00 in the morning Central, and I just got off work, and it's Friday, I'm off, I don't have to work, and I'm just feeling very reflective. I'm feeling very blessed, for friendships, loved ones, and the continued kicking life's ass that my mom goes through. There's a lot of things that y'all may know, and there's a lot of things that you don't, and you may not. But the one thing I know that people who are in the age range of you all who listen to this podcast, and the majority of the people listening to this podcast, my analytics, is 34 to 44, I believe. So what's up, my millennials? What's up, friends? What up, family? I hope y'all are doing well. Make sure you interact on the Facebook page and also on Instagram. I'm really trying to build this up because I've been getting feedback, and I've gotten some feedback that I am having important and bold conversations. So I realize that I don't know if, not to alienate anybody, but if God or the universe sometimes will not let you stop pursuing your dreams once you are in the midst of them. And I feel like that's what's been going on. I'm going to get to the point, but as you know, with this podcast, this is a tangent, baby, honey. But if you are pursuing your dreams, and then I realize if you're on the right track, the universe, the world, God will not let you stop. There were times, actually last year, 2022, I was literally going to stop doing this podcast. I was planning on just letting y'all know, thank you for listening to me, but it's hard. And then right when I wanted to give up, I get a call from my co-host, Jessica Jones, with the rundown with Jessica Jones. Make sure you listen to it because she is amazing. That she wanted to be a co-host, and she wanted to be held accountable to continue with her podcast and her dreams of being a fashion blogger and just doing all the things that she's so talented at. And I was like, man, God, you will not let me quit. So don't quit. So just don't quit. Keep on going. But anyway, so I'm in Memphis. I am sitting in Orange Mound, and there's a dog barking in the distance. And there is this rumbling that is going on in Memphis that I feel like I only really hear in Memphis. Like, it's beautiful, it's chaotic, and it's home. And damn, there's a lot of they're talking. So I'm not gonna talk too long. But I'm just glad to be here. And I literally just spent the whole night working and then also conversing with my friend that I haven't seen in a couple months, since I guess August. And just being around someone who makes you feel emotionally safe is a blessing. And also I realized that that's something maybe my ancestors, even a lot of my living family members, maybe never had. So if you're listening, family, friends, make sure you're around someone who makes you feel emotionally safe. And if you can feel emotionally safe around them, more likely you can feel physically safe. Hopefully, because anyway, emotional and physical abuse are sometimes different. But anyway, I'm not going to go on that much of a tangent. This is just going to be light. This is going to be Wendy, like my middle name. And it's just, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I found out I had 43 subscribers. I was really happy about that. I don't know if there's something I should brag about. If you know, it's kind of funny. I've always been very happy about the small wins, because there's a lot of things that I have given up on. So any win is a win. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we spend so many times comparing our successes to other people's and really not focusing and comparing your successes with yourself, and realizing that if you completed something today, damn it, that is a win. Okay? So celebrate making that bed, celebrate drinking your water, celebrate the small things, because the small things are what make up the big things. And I struggle with wanting to skip to the good parts, like that damn TikTok song. But the good parts are the small parts. The good parts are the minute things, like being safe in your skin, feeling loved by your family members. Like when I came home, I drove through my neighborhood, and it was so familiar and so nice, and it's changed a little bit, but not a lot. And I drove home, I got out of my car, I knocked on the door, and the house has seen better days. It's an old house. It was made in 1941. But I knocked on the door. I didn't have a key because, of things. And my brother was like, hey, he didn't expect me to come home, because I told him I was going to go see my mom, who was in the hospital. But, she's doing better. But anyway, so he's like, and I just hugged the shit out of him. Bear hugged him, because my family, we're big huggers. We're just hugger, kissy, lovey, just hugged the fuck out of him. And I was just so happy. I missed my Gugga. I missed my big brother. And I love him, and he's been one of the main primary caregivers of my mom. And there are times where I have judged him for not working a physical job. But then I remember caregiving when in 2020, when I was taking care of my mom and things got real dark, and I was working and caregiving. And I'm thankful that they were able to sustain as much as they could. And I'm thankful that he took the time out of his life to take care of our mom. After I had to leave and come back to East Tennessee. And so if you listen to this, I don't even know if you listen to my podcast and I said your whole name out there, I'm sorry. Proud of you. You are amazing. You're a wonderful brother. You're a wonderful man. And I want all the happiness to you. And look, you make me angry, but I love you very much. And I want all the happiness for you. I want your heart to be happy, and he has some health issues, but anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna put all this shit in blast, but just pray for my family. Family has had some rough times after we lost our dad, Charlie Fred, in 2018. It just seems like we lost our equilibrium. We lost our balance. And I guess we always think that our moms are the glue, and I think definitely my mom is still the glue, but damn it, Charlie Fred was the pillar, the weight that kept us balanced. He kept us from teeter-tottering into the universe and into the atmosphere. And when he passed away, we teeter-fucking-tottered. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We teetered. We tottered, but we did not break. But we definitely bent, honey. And I don't know. I just wanted to, with my continued efforts to be a weekly podcast, and then there are plans. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little tidbit on what's going to be popping soon. Due to having come down for family emergency with my mom. I was planning on doing a pilot episode of this podcast series, a panel series, with a lot of my fellow alumni from UTC, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. And it's almost been 20 years since a lot of us actually started college, or at least early 2000s. So it's going to be people from maybe 2000 to 2010, maybe, I don't know, or maybe 2009. Oh, these dogs are just talking, so I'm going to stop in a minute. But I'm waiting for the gunshots. If I was in North Memphis, honey, there'd be gunshots galore, like pitty pitty pow pow. But I am. But so that was gonna be a podcast series, just really just discussing with the elder millennials that we are, just how things have changed since the early 2000s, from when we started college as young Black men and women, and just seeing how we have really grown. And anytime I pitched this to my old classmates, I was just I just want to see how we changed, what we're up to. There's some great things popping. People are teachers, people are changing careers, people are in tech, people are just doing great things. DJs, also tech people and DJs and fashionistas, and I just want to see how we doing and just what's going on. And I'm calling it See You in the UC, but it was like ketchup in the UC, but see you in the UC. And because if you went to UTC, you already know, honey, we were especially if you were Black in the UTC, you were in the UC, honey. And you know what part of the UC you were sitting, because as it was affectionately called by maybe the non-people of color at UTC, because we know it's a predominantly white institution. It was called Little Africa. So, yeah, y'all know where we was at. And then we migrated on up. We went to the upper room, we didn't die. Well, we went up the ladder to the roof, so we could see heaven much better. We went to the multicultural center. But anyway, Lord, I know if I'm listening, if my elder millennials are listening, if you know where that reference come from. But I'm gonna end this tangent in a second. But I'm just feeling very centered. I'm feeling very blessed. I'm feeling very encouraged. So I said, let me go ahead and record this for prosperity's sake. And I'm planning on doing that series. I'll see you in the UC. We're going to do the pilot episode on April 1st. And that's not a joke. That's not a April Fool's joke. We're going to do it. And hopefully have a rotation of guests of former UTC people. Just reminiscing on old days, but also talk about the things that we thought, the things that we now know, and the ways that we're going to try to do it better. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited. And then I'm also thinking about doing maybe a subscription of Cosigns and Tangents, and maybe it might be a little spicy, it might be a little, racy, because we grown. And so that may be I'm thinking maybe Cosigns at night. I don't know. We're just gonna play with it. We just gonna see what's gonna happen. But I just wanted to record this for encouragement, updates, and also consistency. So I want everybody to have a wonderful day, wonderful Friday, and just whenever you listen to this, and just please like, listen, and share. Buy some merch. I have t-shirts, I have sweatshirts. I'm gonna probably do some variations, like maybe some crop tops or something. The shirts say self-care requires sacrifice, and I know I need to start saying that more, because that is a saying that I have to remember always, because self-care requires sacrifice. Self-care, and what I mean by that is self-care requires sacrifice. That means you have to sometimes sacrifice, instead of smoking a cigarette, like breathing some air, or instead of just getting your nails done and doing a facial, you might want to do a brain facial and talk to a therapist. I'm just saying. And also, go to the doctor. Make sure you, instead of drinking Kool-Aid or tea, sweet tea, drink some water. Put some lemon in it anyway. Sacrifice that sugar for maybe a date syrup or a non-processed sugar. You just have to do a little something, But I'm not judging you, never will, because, honey, we all struggling. But just know that there's better options, and it is okay. Please make sure you buy my children's book. Make sure you check out the Rundown with Jess. I know I got a lot of stuff I'm asking y'all to do, but come on, you got more than one podcast you like to listen to, so go ahead and just share mine and let all your friends know. Anyway, friends, well, actually cousins, because we family, because I done told you all of my little government names, honey. I might as well give you my social security number, 8560319. No, I was trying to do the thing. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll talk to you later, and as always, bye-bye.